Bonjour tout le monde. This is a remote learning initiative by Shet Vidya Mandir High School Vasi. Myself Shikta Pethe, French teacher. This is a video for Standard 6, chapter number 5, La Chambre d'Ala, part 1. So let's begin. Lesson 5, La Chambre d'Ala, meaning the room of Allah. Now before that, starting of the lesson, I would like to go on the grammar part, that is les articles définis, to first tell you all what is that, to know the vocabulary that is been taken in the chapters. Okay, now les articles définis, as in the earlier parts we have learnt what are the les articles and définis, indefinite articles, that is un and they. Now these are the indefinite articles that are called as les articles définis. The definite articles in French are used to denote objects that are known to the speakers. It is equivalent to the in English. Now what are definite articles? Basically, when we are saying something about the we are pointing out to emphasize something to any object, that is called as a definite article. For example, I have a book, the book is green in color. Okay, so I am saying something particular about that book. So when we are definite about any of the object, we make use of the definite articles, that is the in English, whereas le, la, les and l apostrophe for in French. Okay, so let's begin. Le, that is the masculine singular, as we have the a for masculine singular, and that is the indefinite article. Un is the feminine singular, that is also indefinite article, and they, that is the masculine feminine plural. So here students, le meaning the, that stands for masculine singular. When the object is masculine, you have to put the article as le. When the object is feminine singular, you are going to put the article as la. When it is plural, for example, les livres, then les stylos, either of means being masculine or feminine, but it should be in plural form, you are going to make use of les. And l apostrophe is when we are putting the word that comes before the any of the word which is starting with the vowel a, I, a, e, I, o, u. Got it? So the definite articles or les articles définis in French are le, la, les and l apostrophe. Now let's have a look. There will be a definition like le is used before a masculine singular noun beginning with the consonant. Okay, consonant is what? The letters which are not vowel. For example, a, e, I, o, u, these are the vowels. So leaving the a, e, I, o, u, the remaining letters are called as the consonant. For example, b, d. Got it? So these are all the consonants. La is used before the feminine singular noun beginning with a consonant. Again the same thing, but it is for the feminine singular. Le and la become l apostrophe in front of the word starting with a vowel or a silent h. For example, l'éléphant. Now here l'éléphant is masculine. Okay, it is le éléphant. But when you are putting le éléphant, there is a clash of vowel, that is e comes together. So we are going to avoid it for the for the betterment of the pronunciation, or else we just make errors while saying the pronunciation while taking both the vowel, when the vowels are beside each other. For example, le elephant. Okay, so to make it properly pronounced, we have to drop out the earlier e and put as l apostrophe. So it becomes, instead of le elephant, it will be l'éléphant. Here it is la école, meaning what? École is feminine, but since it is starting with a la and the word is with a vowel, so you have to drop out the first vowel and make it as l apostrophe. So that is l'école. Les come before all plural nouns irrespective of the gender. Irrespective of the gender means maybe it is masculine or feminine, but it should be in the plural form. For example, if we take the elephant and make it as plural, it will be les elephants, whereas école, when it has to be put in the plural, it will be les écoles. Now, les come before all plural nouns irrespective of the gender. No article is used before names of persons and names of professions after the verb être. Okay, now for example, say Jacques. You do not say le Jacques. You will never. Same in English. You don't make use of the proper noun, that is the definite article before any word. For example, the Rakesh, the Simran. You don't say that. Same here. Say Jacques means this is Jacques. Il est professeur. You are not going to put. Whereas in English we put the article. He is a professor. But in French they do not make use of the article. You have to just mention it as il est professeur. Got it? So these things you have to keep in mind. Now over here, singular and plural, masculine when it is, the article put will be le lit, feminine will be la chambre. When we're starting with the voyel means the vowel, so it is L apostrophe because it starts with the letter H, so it is L apostrophe. And how are you going to pronounce it? L'horloge. Okay, l'horloge. L'horloge means the clock. And when you are going to put this into plural, it will be les lits. Now over here, le portable. Portable is the mobile phone. When it is feminine, it will be la porte. When it is voyelle, la fiche. La fiche means the form. And plural is, when you have to put it into plural form, it is les chambres, les affiches, les enfants. Okay, now here it is masculine. Enfant is a masculine word, but we don't make it as le enfant. You have to make it use in the form of L apostrophe because there is a vowel starting, the word is starting with a vowel. So it is L apostrophe, so it is pronounced as l'enfant. Now, observez, c'est une chambre, c'est la chambre d'Ella. Now, where do you make use of the definite articles? You can see over here, c'est une chambre. Now I am just saying that this is a room, okay, and c'est la chambre d'Ella means this is the room of Ella. Now I am describing that room, so that time we are going to make use of the definite articles. Second is ce sont des paupières. Now when you are going to put this into the definite articles, how will be the statement? Ce sont les paupières de Julie, means these are some papers. And when you are putting this into the definite articles, it will be ce sont les paupières de Julie. These are the papers of Julie. We are showing something about that object, that this are the papers. We are definite about it. C'est un livre. This is a book. C'est le livre de Robert. This is the book of Robert. Okay, students. Now, moving on to the chapter. La chambre d'Ella means the room of Ella. J'ai une grande chambre. I have a big room. Okay, chambre is also said as a bedroom. Dans ma chambre, il y a un lit, une armoire, une horloge, des ballons, une peinture, etc. Now in my room, il y a un lit means there is a bed, une armoire. Now un lit means, lit is masculine, so they have made use of the indefinite article because he is not saying something about that. He is not specific about that object. He is just describing it. Okay, he is just saying that I have a bed. Une armoire means a cupboard. Une lampe, okay, that is a lamp. Une horloge, a clock. Des ballons. Now sing ballon. Ballon are over here, they are in plural form. So what is he saying? That I am having some balls. Une peinture. Peinture is a painting, etc. Le lit est grand. The bed is big. Mais l'armoire est petite. Now the bed is small, but the armoire, the cupboard is small. La lampe et la peinture sont très belles. The lamp and the peinture. See here, the peinture is over here. So it's what? It's beautiful. And the lamp is also très belle, means they are very beautiful. C'est une belle chambre. This is a beautiful room. Okay, now students, you just have to refer to your textbook if you all have. Here it is, since the part is like cut out, it's the word over here is j'aime. Okay, I like my room. Got it? So over here, if you look at the nouns, they have put with the definite articles, that is la fenêtre, la peinture, la lampe, l'armoire, and here la porte. Next is l'horloge. So looking at this vocab also and the pictures, you will come to know the objects. Since it is fenêtre being feminine, it is used as la fenêtre. La longue being feminine, they have made use of la. La peinture is again feminine, so they have made use of la. L'armoire is a feminine, but since it is starting with a vowel, you have to avoid the first vowel and put it into L apostrophe. Second is la porte, it's again a feminine, so it is la. And horloge, it's a feminine object, but starting with H, you have to put out L apostrophe. Got it? Now we'll be solving the questions here. Say true or false. The vrai ou faux? La chambre est grande, the room is big. Correct. Il y a un livre, there is a book. Is there a book? No, so it is faux. La lampe est laide. Laide meaning what? It's not beautiful, it's ugly. So is it so? No. So the statement is faux. Il y a un lit, there is a bed. Yes, there is a bed. Il y a deux ballons dans la chambre, there are two ballons dans la chambre. I think there are three, right? Green, red and blue. It's green, red and blue. So the answer is faux. I have given you a ray, it's a 4. There are 3 ballons. Okay students, now les écrivains, les contraires. For the laid, it is belle, B-double-L-E. Mauvais, mauvais is bon, B-O-N. And grand is P-E-T-I-T. Got it? Now this will be the first part of your video. I'll be sharing the next part very soon. Till then, à bientôt, bonne journée, au revoir.